my word. Yep. Hi everyone, welcome back to Car Mad Dad and another video. You join me at the beginning of a new series in partnership with hothatches.co.uk. Chris and his team have invited me down here to see, experience, test, showcase some of the cars that they have on show at the moment. Hothatches.co.uk is a car sales website devoted to things that I am really passionate about. Short wheel-based, high quality, good spec individual cars of that ilk. So if you have chance and you want to have a look, the car that we're testing today and others will be available on the channel over the coming weeks. So I decided to start with the Mecca, bit of French va-va-voom. This particular car is for sale right now. It's a 2019 example, 4,300 miles. It's front wheel drive, 4-wheel steering. It's got a system called 4Control on it, which I've heard is very trick. We'll find out very shortly. The engine is a 16-valve, 4-cylinder, 1.8 litre, 300 brake horsepower unit, which is good for 0 to 62 in 5.7 seconds. So this thing is no slouch, and you know it means business no sooner you get to it when you look at the tyres and wheels and you spot Brembo alloys laden with Michelin Pilot 4S's. These boys are not messing around. This one is liquid yellow. As you can tell, it's a beautiful colour in the flesh, absolutely phenomenal. I'm a big fan. This particular example has got something really special inside, so let's go take a look. That special thing is down here. This is a manual, which you may or may not know, you cannot buy on this car anymore if you're to order a new one. That makes it A, very rare, because not many of them were purchased in manual anyway, but B, a dying breed, which puts it right up my street. So let's talk about this car and its interior before we get out there, get driving. Initial impressions are fantastic. You sit in a nice position. All of the areas that you touch are relatively nice, tactile. Really impressed with the doors. The doors look like they've got carbon in them, but it's actually material, so that's actually soft touch, really nice. The seat has got bucket loads of adjustment. You could be 6'5" and very comfy in this car very easily. Loads of rake adjustment. You can really find a nice comfortable seat, helped massively by these fantastic Alcantara Recaro seats. They are phenomenal. Great lumbar as stock and sit you really comfortably. This car as well also has the BOSE Pack. I will be listening to that later. And the R-Link 8.7-inch touchscreen. Nice big screen up in front of you. Not exactly Tesla size, but not small either. There's no swivel wheel, so it's a touchscreen, which for me, when you're driving, not necessarily a fan. I wouldn't like to be messing around too much with it while I was on the move. Main selling point of the car for me, and the reason that I wanted to drive it, apart from it being a trophy Megane anyway, which I've heard so many good things about, the shift is so short. It's, oh yeah. So at the moment I'm in neutral mode. I'm going to let the car warm up before we give it a little bit of stick and see what this thing is really all about. So let's have a bit of a potter and see what this thing is like. The ride is far less clunky than I was expecting. One thing that's also worth mentioning actually while we're warming up and driving around town is the back seats. I can sit in that car very comfortable for a very long period of time without any issue whatsoever. So if you've got children, teenagers, you are not going to struggle for space. Both seats come with ISOFIX points. The seats are really comfy, really plush, and like lots of things in here made with some really good materials. Well, I've had a good 15-20 minutes sort of pottering around. I've got to say, it gets the seal of approval for me in and out of town and cruising as well. The 6th gear seems to have nice range and feels pretty relaxed, and armrests all in the right places for me. Nice clear dash, very happy with driving it generally. Seems really easy to live with so far. We're about to get onto a faster road, so I'm going to click the RS drive button, which is conveniently placed by the gear stick, pop it in sport because race turns all of the traction control off, which I am not looking to do. And let's see what this car's about. Yep. Oh, you get nice overrun. Oh yeah, that could be addictive. That could be very addictive. You can tell that the engine's punching out some good torque as well. There's plenty of range in the box. Handling. Oh, wow. Oh my word. I massively underestimated it. It's the Rozzers. The steering's very clever. I've never been in a car that handles like it. And you don't get torque steer. You can feel the car trying to torque steer. The engine pulls like a train. Sounds good. I love the overrun. I love the fact that they've put the overrun into it. It just adds a bit of personality. I love the gear shift. I love the feel. I love the steering wheel. I love the seating position. I love the seats. This thing is an absolute gem and something that I thought might be good but completely underestimated. Right, beans. One last beans. Oh my god. It's just brilliant. Utterly, utterly brilliant. And if you are looking at one, get a manual. Phenomenal. A high spec one of these is hard to come by. You can imagine that it wasn't necessarily worth the extra money at Renault when they were new, hence why not many people built them the way that they should be built, which is quite frankly just like this one. Bright yellow, manual gearbox, nice options on it, good sound system. Oh, what is not to love? And if you own one, chapeau. National speed limit, dropping gears, going. Oh my word. So I suppose what I need to do for you is summarise how I found driving this car in the hour that I've had testing it really and getting to know it. A bit of a Swiss Army knife in how it goes about things and is relatively stealthy apart from the beautiful, you should have, yellow paintwork that it comes with. It can be everything. You can get in it and relax. I've done 2 junctions down the motorway to get to some windy roads and it didn't bat an eyelid. It was very comfortable. You can drop it into sport mode and it will put a huge amount of smile on your face, and there's not many things on the road that will outrun it. It comes with all of your creature comforts. It goes extremely well. The steering, I think, is just phenomenal. Big fan of how it steers. The 4Control is, considering all of the power is going through the front, that 4Control does a very good job of helping the car around corners and avoiding torque steer when you're trying to power out of the other side of the corner as well. It's a contender for me and not necessarily something I would naturally levitate towards, but now really would, in that it can do absolutely everything. Just to close, thank you so much for tuning in. Car Man Dad is in the process of becoming a 100% non-for-profit charity. That means your views, likes, subscriptions, everything is going a long way to making a big difference in other people's lives. With a final thank you to the guys at Control and Shift for the threads, and to Chris at hothatches.co.uk for the support and the help in getting me into these cars so we can show you what they're about and show you what this car is all about and why Chris was so keen to sort of showcase it, and I completely understand why it's a phenomenal thing. It really is. This one in particular is for sale at hothatches.co.uk. Go and check them out, link in the description below. Thank you. National speed limit, dropping gears, going. Oh my word. Yep, that goes.